say that I was sort of surprised at what you said about space tourism, because I guess from an outsider's point of view, it kind of looks like there might be too many people in the mix, but you're looking at it the other way.
Oh, absolutely. It's it's sort of the intermediate. The far end, you've got basically the construction of the Orion and operation of the space station. Your intermediate phase is sort of something like the commercial crew concept that's being worked on right now, and then the fully transitioned is sort of a healthy growth, and it's sort of a fairly healthy progression, and I think a nice visible one as well.
And you said earlier, before we started taping, that this is actually a whole new era of exploration for putting humans in space. Is that right?
Well, it could be. We're hoping for that. The space tourism part of it right now is focused on suborbital, which is kind of a very short up and back, 5 minutes or a couple of minutes of zero-G experience. Space tourism could move into orbital space flight, which is you could go to and stay at a private space station on orbit. That's an order of magnitude more expensive. So we either need a lot more rich people, or the prices have to come way down before something like that could take off. But we hope once a commercial capability is available, then people will think of other ways to make money with that kind of a capability, and we can build whole new marketplaces.
Yeah, and I think we're going to need that space tourism market to sustain this commercial access to space for humans, because having NASA as the only customer is not going to be sustainable for these new companies, and so it's going to have to develop new markets, and space tourism is one obvious one.
You said earlier that there are companies considering building their own space stations?
Right. There have been a couple of companies. One has moved a little farther than the others, but it has licensed some technology from NASA to build inflatable structures, and just recently it was announced that NASA is going to go ahead and buy one of those structures, bring the whole thing full circle, and install it on the space station.
Yeah, we can name them. It's Bigelow Aerospace, and their market is not really space tourism, but it's trying to market room in or time in space to other countries that can't afford or can't find time on the International Space Station. It's very limited. Like Leroy said, it's 6 people at a time up there, and they kind of rotate in on 6-month centers. Bigelow's trying to put a lot more capacity up there and then sell those services to other countries that can't get access.
And interestingly, Russia, the nation is trying to make a commercial module as well to do a similar thing, attach it to the space station, International Space Station, and then sell commercial time aboard that element. I don't know how far it's going to get, but it's at least an idea.